Thanks to Draft Tools for sponsoring this video.
Now should we talk about our feet? Yeah. Mom's ugly old feet.
Does Mom have ugly feet?
Yeah, I have nice feet.
Well, that's bragging. Tonight I'm having a girls' night out with Raquel Whitmer. I haven't done this in years where I get to go out and just have like a girls' night. So it's gonna be super fun.
We said very deep and then we're like instantly like, what about you? When are you happy? Like your happiness is important. No, it's not. It's not, but okay.
And I'm doing something I have actually, believe it or not, never done in my life. Get a pedicure. I'm the type of person, I hate people touching my feet. It drives me nuts. I can't have my husband even give me foot massages. I just am so ticklish. So I'm actually not super looking forward to this. My friend Raquel, she invited me. She's like, you need to go get a pedicure. You need to come with me. I'm like, I've never been to one. I don't want them to see my horrible, ugly feet. Anyway, she's like, they see everything. You need to come in and you'll just love it. You soak your feet and yada, yada, yada. And so it did entice me because I really struggle with dry, cracked heels. Like my feet just dry out so painful and I get these big calluses. I've had it ever since I'm like a young kid. I've been trying to get on top of it. Helps a little bit, but they still just look awful. All right, here comes Nolan. He's taking the kids for the night and he's a flying in
What
here.
is he gonna do with that trailer?
He's a flying. He knows his wife has a pedicure to go to.
I was honking at you and you were like talking. That lady is like wondering if everything is okay and everything. I was like, oh my word, no, I'm just honking at my friend.
Okay, we're ready?
Do you like flavored coffee?
To on a girls' night since Xander was born. I'm serious. I'm pretty sure. Maybe once. I just never did. I know.
Sad.
I know.
Have I not been your good friend?
No, I remember half the time I was sick, became
That's
super.
like the world's biggest introvert.
Yeah, I am. I'm changing though, aren't I? A
You
little
are.
bit.
The other day you said yes to go to the creek and I about died. I said, God is good. He works miracles. There is a God after all. You know.
So we just got out from an amazing like foot spa pedicure. My feet feel amazing. All the calluses are like gone. So I'm gonna have to come in here more.
She apologized to the lady like 50 times.
With it, my feet are so stinking ugly.
No, they're actually not though.
Really? Well, the bottoms of
I
my
thought
feet.
your toenails look actually nicer than mine did.
I don't know. We've been wanting to do this for forever, and it just seems we ever get around to it. But we wanted to do question and answer where we just pick random questions ourselves, and then we're gonna do like half of them.
Juicy ones.
Good ones, not just this typical like, what's your favorite color? We like deeper questions. So
Yeah.
I sent her a list, and you were like,
they're
this
not,
is
they're not all
therapist.
deep. I know. I was like, I did not sign up for a therapy session. Thank you very much. Not all of them are like deep though.
No, they're
Like,
not.
Some of them are.
Some of them are just kind of fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna do about half of the questions here, and then the other half we're gonna go over on her channel. So when you're done with this video, make sure to go check out her channel.
Yeah.
Give her some love and subscribe.
Oh, definitely.
She's a lot of fun. She's a good friend of mine. So
What's your accomplishment that you're the most proud of? Like,
Probably-
not like,
yeah.
like in a proud way, but like you know,
Right.
humble brag. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, totally. Probably photography and where it has
Yeah.
taken me.
You're super good at that. And
Well, I wouldn't say I'm like super
videography.
good, but it's just it's opened so many doors, and I just
Yeah.
love it. And it's
Yeah,
just
what's
a
your-
passion that hasn't died.
But that's why you're good at it, because you love it.
Yeah,
I think so.
And that has like been YouTube. It's been opened like saved
I
so
never
much money
even
with
thought of that.
traveling.
Yeah. Like even
True.
like your products and
Like
stuff.
buying and selling things.
Yeah.
What about
Cool.
you?
I don't think I even wrote down an answer for this, but I am proud that I married a really good man.
That's a good one. I could say.
I mean, that's like a God's mercy in my life, but also like I was so picky.
And
But I
like
was like super
yeah, you're
picky,
fine.
probably annoyingly so when I was dating. But I think that and God's mercy, like I really got a good man.
You did.
So
It's amazing.
yeah, I'm proud of that.
That's awesome. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Deep.
It's not that weird actually. Just crocodile eggs, crocodile or
Are you
iguana
serious?
eggs. Yeah,
Oh,
not great. Crocodile meat iguana eggs.
iguana
Not-
eggs. Interesting.
Yeah, they do that in sushi.
That's weird. I ate
wasn't
a guinea
great.
pig in Ecuador. I thought that was kind of weird.
That's disgusting actually.
yeah,
it's
it
way
is.
more disgusting.
The whole thing was out with the teeth and everything on the plate.
Ooh.
We had to try
I'm not
it.
actually that adventurous of an eater. Like, not with weird animals.
Yeah.
Other food, yes, but not like strange like bugs
Yeah.
and stuff.
I just like
really
to eat
that.
what's kind of in that country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Single best piece of advice you've ever received.
I had that one too. Oh, I need to think about this one. Why don't you start?
One of the best pieces of advice is just do the next right thing.
That's a good
It's
one.
so simple. That's why I love that one.
Is it something that
Yeah.
someone has told you or you've read somewhere?
I think both, but I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was just over a podcast. Actually, probably was. Like, so not like personally.
I think just like not looking to the past or the future and just loving the moment
Oh, that's a good one.
instead of just
That's hard to do
constantly.
sometimes,
It
yeah.
is. But like so many people waste their lives wishing for something different
Yeah.
or wishing they had something that was in the past. And I think you,
Or try to move on to the next stage and like
Right.
not fully soaking in.
even if it's hard, like try to embrace it as much as you can.
That's
what came
super
to
good
mind.
though, because that can apply to so many different things in life. Like, whether if you're in a hard season, just like try to look for the good and not try to like push everything up.
For sure.
Or even like kids stages, I find like people can sometimes wish for the next stage. It's like, no, just enjoy your baby. Or whatever, how it
Exactly.
is now. Tell me.
What's the first thing you packed during an out of country flight?
Like 30 undies. No, for real.
That is actually
5-day
true.
trip, I don't care.
You have to have, yep.
100%.
2 dresses.
16 undies per day. Like, you gotta prepare, man.
Yeah,
no,
for
never
sure.
use them all. Of course not. But like, I
Yeah.
always do. Like, anyway.
Camera here.
What about you?
Camera.
Camera.
Yep.
Make sure your camera stuff is up.
Let me quickly interrupt to talk about giraffe tools. This is something that's kind of been a small thorn in my flesh. I have all these plants that need to be watered, and our hydrant, our water hydrant, is right here. So when I want to water my flowers, I have to drag the hose from the hydrant all the way over to here. Not a big deal at all. This is first world problems, right? However, it's a lot of hose to get from there all the way around my flowers, and then to wind it back up was always kind of like a big deal. It's like a heavier hose. Took a lot of work, and then we have this huge pile of hose sitting right out kind of on our concrete, and it just doesn't look very nice. And then so often I end up being a bit lazy anyway, just letting the hose sit, and it's like out on the lawn. And I've often thought, you know what, I would just love if I would have some kind of hose reel that automatically retracts itself or is like electrical, because I've already had the hand crank ones, and that was almost harder than just pulling it, because it takes a lot of strength to pull so much hose. We had probably over 200 feet. Anyway, so when Giraffe Tools reached out and said they have a retractable hose they'd like me to try out, I looked at the reviews, it looked really good. I'm like, I am definitely game to try. This sounds amazing. So that's what we're going to do tonight, is install this thing. So Nolan went ahead and dug in a post. He just painted it today because we don't really have a wall to mount this hose reel to. I really hope this thing meets my expectations. Seems almost too good to be true, but we're gonna give it a try.
They said Dad's not helping me.
Really?
Yeah, should I show you?
Okay.
I'm sure I have to lift it all by myself, Mom.
You can lift it all by yourself. Whoa, you're a tough guy. Look at that, that was an easy installation.
So this is when when it clicks, it can go in different moves. Like it can like show out of here and make a different tube.
Okay. Okay, do you want to start pooling it and see if you can get all the way over to the flowers?
Hey, I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to try it.
Shower, soaker, flat, mist, center, angle, vertical, shower, rinse.
Ooh, that's perfect. You start dragging it. Look at that. All right, we're gonna see how far this thing goes. There's my hubby. Whoop. Xander's actually making it around the house. I can't believe this. Xander's already the whole way around the house. And I was expecting it just to reach to right here. It's 155 feet. This might actually water all my flowers. How far did you make it, Xander? You made it the whole way over there. That is absolutely incredible. I was thinking 155 feet would never reach all the way around to the front. I was thinking, wow, if I like it enough, maybe we could get a hose for that hydrant so we can get to these flowers. So wow, super impressive. Now we're gonna have to see how it retracts. So it has a self-locking mechanism, and then it also retracts, but you wanna make sure that you walk back with the hose. You don't wanna just go let it fly. So we're gonna see how this works. Okay, you wanna try it?
On this rail that keeps it winding up on a roll.
Okay, does it go automatically?
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. That's incredible.
Pretty cool.
What are your thoughts on it?
I'm impressed. Initially, I didn't think it was really, seemed kind of cumbersome and everything, but yeah, this setup, the way it winds up, it's always a perfect wound spool because this thing will spin back and forth as it's winding up, so it keeps it winding up evenly, so.
Does it pull pretty easy?
Yeah. It seems to have a really good break, I guess you would call it. I would say, yeah, you pretty much could be able to get it to latch for whatever length you wanted.
It retracts the yellow thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
That is super cool. It's like a super, super handy system. It pulls easily, it retracts easily, locks easily. Yeah, so I'll have links below if you want to check it out. We're way more impressed than we thought we would be. We're like, how can something retract so much hose and do it well? But man, no more of this like hand pulling 200 feet of hose and winding it all up. All right, back to the rest of the video.
What makes you feel super loved?
When
they don't waste her time.
we just talked about that. Shoot. Probably quality time and like good, deep conversations.
Yeah, where you
Not
feel
just like
understood and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
What
But then I struggle to get quality time. It takes effort for me to like actually get everything around and leave and go do something. Like that's what I love about my husband the most, is when we get away and do things together. But it takes so much effort to actually make that accomplish and happen. And so I tend to fall not into that.
Is he a quality time person? Or not
I'm
really?
not 100% sure. I think so, yeah, because he loves to sit and talk.
Yeah.
That and acts of service. He's always doing things for me, so
Yeah.
I need to make sure.
I'm acts of service too, actually.
Are you?
Not so much quality time.
So what makes you feel super loved?
I think when somebody brings me food or snacks that
I
they've
remember
thought
that.
through, that
Okay.
they know I love, like that just makes me feel so loved. Like
Awesome.
especially if it doesn't even have to be like a homemade meal, like that's great. But like if it's like, I don't know, some drink that they know I love and they thought through and they brought it to me, like there's nothing that makes me happy. I will 100% abandon any diet that I'm on if you bring me something.
I
that's
remember that
amazing.
if we ever do like a race again, like losing weight or whatever, I'll just bring you like good food.
No, seriously, I will 100% eat anything you bring me. That
That's
I think
awesome.
that makes me feel loved.
Good to
It's
know.
like a small thing, but
For
like
sure.
food is my love language. Like I love good food.
That's amazing.
Clearly.
You don't look it, honestly. How have you changed since becoming a mom?
Oh,
I have a feeling you're going to say the same thing that I am.
Really?
Yeah, because we talked about this one time. Anyway, go ahead.
What's yours?
You say first.
Okay, I'm way more emotional. Way more emotional.
Yeah.
Like I can cry. Like just scrolling social media, if I see something sad, never would have cried about before. Like I'll sob now. Like not like sob, but like it affects me way more.
Yeah.
And like I cannot even listen to like sad stories like I used to, or like even like crime shows or podcasts or books. It affects me so much more.
Especially if there's a child in it.
I can't do it. Like I simply turn it off, and I never was like that.
Yeah.
Like I always had a heart before, but now I like if I see a picture of a sick mom or a sick baby on Instagram or something, I just like
Tears.
instantly put myself in their shoes, and I
Exactly.
can't shake it off. Like I used to be able to, but now I can't.
I know.
But I actually don't mind them a little bit more emotional because I always
Okay.
like
Yeah.
kind of felt like
Same.
maybe something's wrong with me, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but now like tears come to my eyes so quick.
Yeah. Same. Except when you want them to. Like at funerals and stuff, and I'm like, I feel so empathetic towards the person, and then I just freeze up.
Oh really?
Do you? I've often wished I had more of a, like,
You
to
could
share
cry
like,
publicly.
Yeah.
Can you cry publicly?
Depending on the situation.
I cry weddings and funerals. I don't even care about like the people. I still cry. No, for real. I do. Not like
Great,
not
yeah.
like red face cry, but like at some point during the wedding or the funeral, like a tears will pop in my eyes.
Yeah.
But way more so now. Like way more.
Yeah.
So. Like ridiculously so.
Okay, it's interesting. I will do that more if I'm by myself and I know no one's watching me. But like when I go up to like talk to the person, I can't just like empathetically.
Yeah.
I like freeze up, and I think it's because
Like, do you wish
I grew up.
you could be warmer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I crave that.
I wish so too.
I like know what to say.
Yeah. No,
And I know words don't always mean anything, but
I know.
because there's some people that just radiate like your emotion.
Comfort and warmth. I know.
Yes.
I don't have that either.
I wish so, but
I
yeah,
know.
you would more though.
Than you?
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm just saying, like
you're
I think
pretty
you would.
empathetic though. You are.
But like funerals, I look like this stiff board. I'm
Like,
like, how
because you're like so used to like hiding it that you like don't know how to like.
I have no idea. I grew my parents grew up like an old order Mennonite,
Yeah.
so they never expressed emotions much
Like
at
that
all.
German blood coming through.
Yes,
Yeah.
very stoic.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to shed that. I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
For me, it would be very similar. It would be like the whole mom thing. But children, I cannot even stand to read the news of a child that's like being.
Like the Ukraine war and all that
Yes.
kind of stuff. Oh,
I just
horrible.
immediately, my child is that child.
Yep. Immediately.
And that's pretty much that. Yeah, surprised me the most about becoming a mom, I guess.
Yeah. Totally. If you could redo one day in your life, what would it be and why?
My wedding.
Yeah. My wedding. Totally. I don't even have to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Such a fun day.
Oh, it's amazing. And I wish it would have lasted longer.
I know. So much stress leading up to it for like reasons that were beyond my control. And then the wedding day was like amazing.
I have a question.
Tell me.
Did you save your first kiss till you're married?
Absolutely.
Did you?
Absolutely.
Amazing.
You did or did?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You actually did?
We're a rare breed.
We are a rare breed.
I tell you what.
Yeah. I'm glad that we did actually.
I know.
Okay, I'll say that. No regrets. We're getting into the scoop now. No regrets not kissing till our wedding day, but I kind of would wish I would have been kissed as a miller one time. I'll just say
That's
it.
hilarious.
Like even like my wedding morning.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
For
first
sure.
time he saw me or something. Like just to have that. Is that weird? Like nothing like crazy, but like my wedding morning, I feel like that could have been so fun. Like
yeah, for sure. And people watching this are probably like, oh my word, like
that's so
that kiss is so
conservative.
But it was
no,
so fun. Like
I have
everything
no
was,
regrets.
yeah.
I have no regrets. It's hard not to kiss before then. Like
Oh man,
hold
no
it.
kidding.
And I don't think it's like sinful
Too, but it's just one of those things that if you leave the physical touch out of dating, you can focus so much on
communication.
yes.
Yeah.
And I felt like we knew each other so much better, and then that was just the icing on the cake because we were so ready.
No, I think that's something that people don't talk about a lot, but I think number one, it's the most important thing to have a pure relationship, not so much like hands off, but like pure.
Right, exactly.
And then like whatever you say you're gonna do,
Just
do
keep talking.
it and not like keep changing as you break the rules.
Right.
Like your rules, like keep changing. Like hold yourselves accountable to whatever you set, whether that's kissing or not or whatever. But like
for sure,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold your
Like,
boundaries.
Stick to them because otherwise you just lose trust in the person or in yourself. Or whatever.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. Did you have any fights on your honeymoon?
I don't know if we got in any fights, but I had one day where I was very much realizing that I was about to move across the country, like across not the country.
Emotional damage.
All of a sudden it hit me that I'm moving very, very far away from everything I've ever known. And that was a sad day.
I believe
I had
it.
like one sad day. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. I just remember distinctly getting mad at him because
Really?
I had traveled more than he had at that point. We were in Ecuador.
Okay.
And he was being like the very protective husband and like
Independent, Janine. I knew it.
So like there were cars were buzzing across the street and he would like grab my arm forcefully like so I couldn't start walking.
Oh. It made you feel like a child?
Yeah, it made me feel like a child. I'm like, stop it! I know how to cross the street. Like, and he would like be shoving me around.
And
I'm
you like literally have been to like 16 more countries than him at that point.
now looking back, it's so childish. I probably would appreciate it now.
Yeah.
If he'd be like, which he is protective. Like he's always been.
What's a popular trend that you do not like?
Did you ask? Okay,
I'm
you can
asking
start.
you.
You can start.
I'm gonna get enemies.
Okay.
Those big drawn on eyebrows. I just don't like them. I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
I think that's gonna be. It's totally a personal preference. You can do whatever you want, but I think that it's gonna be something you're gonna be like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Like 5 years from now, or 10 years, or whenever we look back in our
I know
pictures
that's
or
a
whatever.
trend. I just see him now and then and
Like
just
the
don't really
big drawn on, like way too big drawn on eyebrows. I hate that. But it doesn't matter. You do you, boo.
Yeah.
I just don't. Personal.
Yeah.
What about you?
Probably one of my. I'm not sure. Kind of a love-hate relationship with it is like all the dull colors.
I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it. Neutrals.
Neutrals. I love neutrals.
Yeah.
But like
sometimes it's like over the top.
It's just over the top. Everywhere you go on Instagram and everywhere, it's just. And I like it. It looks nice on a feed, but it's like these children that are just dressed in the most bland. But I'm not one that just thinks it has to be lots of color too, because I do like it. It's growing on me, especially for pictures. It looks amazing. Like we have neutrals together, and I was always more the type like just everything's bright, and I'm not as much anymore. But
maybe it goes with your skin tone though, because I think different people's skin tone goes with different colors.
yeah, tan looks hideous on me.
Really?
Yeah, I've tried it.
So like some people look so great in brighter colors. Other people don't. Like my friend Andrea, she looks beautiful in her bright colors. And then my skin tone, it's not great.
I'm not really saying like I love how you dress. Like I'm not talking about your dress.
No, I wasn't taking anything personally.
I'm just talking about like the rooms and everything, everywhere you go into houses and like on Instagram especially.
Yeah.
And just like the whole end
the
thing
filter,
is just
everything is like
everything is so white. I think we're gonna look back and everything is just
bland.
But I do love my kitchen. My kitchen's all white. There's like nothing in it.
I like it from a photographer's perspective that everything's white. Like my house is white because the lighting is best.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it makes your skin look so much nicer than
All right,
we have to go. It's 6:30.
And this is fun. We should do this again.
So fun. Yeah. All right.
Like it basically just feels like we're chatting like we do all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. Let us know below if you want to see more of these of us getting together.
Maybe next time we'll be better quality.
Yeah. We'll be a little more prepared.
It's not about the quality. It's not about the quality of the video. It's
about the quality of the
people.
They have the
The
conversation.
conversation. We had a
Anyway,
great time.
thanks for the invitation. My feet feel like they've not felt in forever, so
This was so fun.
I'll have
Let's
to
do
do
it
it
again.
more.
Yeah, for real. Let's do it. All right,
Let's do it.
see you guys.
Okay, see ya.
I'm like yelling into the camera. We said very deep, and then we're like instantly like, "What about you? When are you happy? Like your happiness is important." No, it's not. What does your idea of God look like? What qualities do you think are important in a family? What's the hardest thing you've ever done?
What's something you've always secretly wanted to do? What old person things do you do?
How
Unconditional-
did we get good men? Because we did not deserve it. That rush of emotion that comes over you.
Such a party. The pedicure just took like almost 2 hours. We got like the top of the tier, which was like basically a foot spa. My feet feel so amazing. I'm gonna have to do this more to try to stay on top of my cracked heels. Anyway, now I need to get home. Sounds like Lexi's not being too happy, but that was a lot of fun doing a Q&A with her. We need to get together more, and we've been wanting to do more collabs together. So often you're just so busy and don't make it happen. But anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed it.
I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Flip. When did that flip?
Oh crud. Oh crud. Has this thing not even been... What a shame. We could just use the... No, we can't use the same intro. Though. Sorry about all this editing you gotta do. I'm just gonna
Am I supposed to be doing all the editing?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I
I'm going on
don't
a
mean
trip
that.
here.
I don't mean that. You can
I'm
just
kidding.
give me the whole thing.